I'll quote maybe Michael Spavor, who was quoted today saying our relationship with China will never be the same again after what happened to Michael Spavor and Michael Kovrig. And I think that is a part of the reason why we haven't fully normalized relations with China again. They are an enormous economy, quite obviously, and Alberta has a huge trade relationship with China. We are not as huge as with the United States. The United States and Alberta, we share $188 billion worth of cross-border trade. China, it's $10 billion, so still significant, and a lot of it centered around food. But to be frank, I think we're going to have this conversation with the Americans, because what I'm observing in the language that I'm seeing from the US president is he's saying, if you want to be treated like historically, with a tariff-free relationship, there's going to be some conditions attached to that with the relationship we have with China. I think what I have observed in many of the comments that I've seen from the president and his secretaries, particularly Doug Burgum, is they're very worried about China winning the AI data race, and because artificial intelligence is manufacturing intelligence, and they are building electricity at a greater rate than we are to be able to support what that electricity demand is going to be for AI. And they understand that if China gets the dominance over North America, it's going to really change the way the world operates. So I'm sensitive to understanding what some of the American objectives are, and I don't think I can answer that today. Maybe you can put it to the panel that's going to be discussing it after this conference, or after this announcement, because those are exactly the reason why we are establishing this new North America project. Is that this is a different kind of conversation than we might have had a year ago, but it's a very important one for us to have, to understand how do we maintain the preferential relationship with the United States, still find new markets, but find the balance so that we don't have to sacrifice one over the other.